I'm a lush, and I'm drunk again off another crush, don't rush.
Inky, that is the second day in a row you've tried to imprint your pausicles into the concrete. She's very cross at me, very cross, because I'm stopping her going outside. She's not happy at all. But at least we didn't have to tush at her like last night because she was going on that concrete, I'm telling you now. If I have to pick up SH1T in the porch, I have to pick up SH1T in the porch. So be it. As long as there's no pause in that concrete. I'm going to be really gentle because Gary's in the bucket floating in the middle of the concrete. And if I jerk, he'll fall out. You know, if his edges are better than mine, I'm just going to tell everyone when they come that they were the wrong way round. I'm being gentle. Such a trustworthy person. I mean, he isn't even worried that I'm going to tip him out in a big sloppy wet pile of concrete. Would I? Would I? When it's cold outside.
And I'm drunk again off another crush, don't rush.
Do them ASMR
Take your
videos of you
time,
just
don't
like
feel
playing with
too
concrete.
much.
People would love it.
And how about you just take some blame? I always take all the pain. You should just forget my name.
We are back on silage today, and we have a row of cows here that are literally ready to go. Oops. So the backs in these, there is a row there of them. That little limmy, look at her. Completely ready to go. That one there can probably stay a little bit longer. That one's just a narrow beast, to be fair. And that one can stay. Oh, she's not actually that bad. She is just small and slightly older. That one can go. That one can stay. That one can probably stay. All right, you're around here again. That one can go, that one can go, that one can go, that one can stay. Maybe. Yeah, that one can stay a little bit longer. That one's probably nearly ready, and that one's definitely ready. So we just TB tested on the 5th of March, and then these guys can start going. They can start being shipped out for the final time. That is it, the end of an era. So we are off to the brewery yet again, but because we only went yesterday, Roy's having to empty the trailer into the bucket. It's a good job that is it. That's a bigger bucket than it looks, because you wouldn't think that that bucket would take half this trailer. We have fed an awful lot though, to be perfectly honest. So we're off to the brewery. We'll go and lay some more concrete first. To be fair, when you say lay some more concrete, you guys have laid concrete. I've kind of just like stood around watching today because I'm still a bit guilty about being rubbish about floating concrete. Well, we have a bit of an issue here. So these aren't actually my sheep, disclaimer. They are Roy's dad's, and that's suspicious. Now, if that tiny Lamborghini has come off I've seen it sucking, to be perfectly honest. I came past before and had a little nosy. Didn't want to get too close because Big Roy's Herdwicks are absolute. If you go near them, they literally go, who, what lamb, who, what, who's got a lamb? It wasn't me, it wasn't mine, I don't know what you're talking about. That's what they do. So I'm going to make use of something that I've had for about 6 months. Really sorry, Paul, in advance. A mate of mine, Paul, lent me this. There's loads of rabbits in this field, hence why it looks like this. So the sheep are being fed and they've got cake. They're just in here because the field, sorry, I'm just getting this out. So this here is a night vision monocular. It's very much for shooting, as Paul works for a company that is a lot to do with shooting. So you open it and you look through it. But what's really cool about it, it's basically, last year when I was lambing, I lost a fair few lambs, to be perfectly honest, I'd opened, because I've got more sheep now and they weren't separated into lots, I'd opened the fields up and say a lamb got on the other side of the fence to its mum and then ended up just curling up in a ball in the cold and dying because it wasn't anywhere near its mum. So I got this, it lent me this just so that I could basically at night go out and scout around and make sure there was nothing on the wrong side of the fence.
Just take your time, don't feel too much. And how about you just take some blame? I always take all the pain. You should just forget my name. And I ignore all the warning signs. Fall for you every time.
A lamb. Miserable cow, look at it. So I'm at the side of the road and this is the first time I've come to check. Sorry. The hedges that we've put in. So obviously these are hawthorn. That one's fallen over. That is so good because I was really worried about them because the leaf dropped off really early and I thought I'd killed them all. Sends me to Atkinson's and then does fun things when I'm not here. So all that red ducting and that blue rope was put in 2018 when the yard was concreted. Electricity Northwest Limited caution electric cable, just for those of you who thought that it might not be right. Now I would say that that was £35 of broken road form well spent because we've actually just used it on there and we're about to use it on there. So these are the robot rooms. Robots will sit there. It's very pretty. It's very pretty, Gary. That finish. More concrete is here. That is for this here. So I've got electric across. Robot rooms are being concreted out. If we'd have needed to, which fortunately we don't need to now, we could have handed over to Lely on Monday morning to start putting the robots in, but we're not in any rush now, so easy does it.
I'm a lush, and I'm drunk again off another crush. Don't rush, just take your time, don't feel too much. And how about you just take some blame? I always take all the pain. You should just forget my name. And I ignore all the warnings.
In the middle of concreting. Oh my god, look at the state of me today, I'm really sorry. Like a scarecrow or something. It's not exactly glamorous, is it? With no makeup on, wrinkles and dodgy hair. But yeah, school run. Really a really awkward moment, to be perfectly honest. Could do without it. I take it Roy went to the brewery and left the trailer somewhere hither with no brake on. Ha! I don't know if I can push it, to be fair. Oh, turns out I can't. Oh, no, maybe I can't. I need to give it some. Hold on. You're not helping. Oh my god, I'm not able to fucking move it, you know.
And I ignore all the warning signs. Fall for you every time. Don't call me baby. I love it when you hate me. I know it's crazy. I love it when you hate me. The highs, the lows, the yes, the no's. You're so hot when you get cold. Don't call me baby. I love it when you hate me.
My thighs don't want to talk about it. Wow. Thighs would die for if you did that every day. Oh, wow. That was good. That was good. You're fired.
When you hate me, wish you could erase me. I've been so depressed, I don't think anyone could save me. Look at what you did, girl. Look at how you changed me. Funny how you twisting up the truth and then you blame me. Running out of fucks that I could give to you, but you can still be pretty on the inside too. Your heart's so cold, but I love the way you lie. Should've seen the red flags, but for you I'm fucking blind. And I ignore all the warning signs. Fall for you every time. Don't call me baby. I love it when you hate me. I know it's crazy. I love it when you hate me. The highs, the lows, the yes, the no's. You're so hot and you get cold. Don't call me baby. I love it when you hate me.
Get some grip on. That's what you need.
I'm a lush, and I'm drunk again off another crush. Don't rush, just take your time, don't feel too much. And how about you just take some blame? I always take all the pain. You should just forget my name. And I ignore all the warning signs. Fall for you every time. Don't call me baby. I love it when you hate me. I know it's crazy. I love it when you hate me.
Come on then. I'll just have you. Thank you. Oh, she's dying to get in that concrete. The pressure is on. Morning, children. Really randomly, I am going to the NMR herd. Oh, I'll just put the dogs away. The concrete's here. Jesus Christ. So my good friend Alison has asked me to present some awards with her, which is absolutely petrifying. But the green dress that I had in mind that I wore for the Farmers Weekly Awards is far too blingy. So I've gone for a more muted tartan-esque dress to honour my Scottish friends that will be there. It's actually a really nice dress that I've never worn, but the green shoes that go with the green dress now need to be burgundy red. So we're going to dye them. You have to ignore my tap. It is just what we have. So yeah, box dye. I have a lot of these from my wool dyeing days. Shall I show you? Okay, concrete. Men at work. And when I say men, I mean not me. So for the first time since doing all this, we've been able to back the mixer straight into the shed. Oh my God. Oh, what the hell's me? Look at that. What am I wearing? I had a cold neck. I'm not an old woman, I swear. I had a really cold neck. Look at me with my little scarf on. Oh, oh, she's snazzy today. She's snazzy. No, I had a cold neck. Nothing worse than getting a chill. Turning into an old woman. I'm turning into my grandma. If I do that, I look slightly cooler. I never said I was cool. I have never been so happy to see you put your shoes on.
How you changed me. Funny how you twisting up the truth and then you blame me. Running out of fucks that I could give to you, but you can still be pretty on the inside too. Your heart's so cold, but I love the way you lie. flags, but for you I'm fucking blinded.
And I ignore all the warning signs. Fall for you every time. Don't call me baby. I love it when you hate me. I know it's crazy. I love it when you hate me. The highs, the lows, the yes, the no's. You're so hot and you get cold. Don't call me baby.
Look at me sit around while everyone else does the work. No change there then. I better get on the float and then people think I do work. That's all I'm good for.
But you can still be pretty on the inside too. Your heart's so cold, but I love the way you lie. Should've seen the red flags, but for you I'm fucking blinded.
And I ignore all the warning signs. Fall for you every time. Don't call me baby. I love it when you hate me.
This is like the best idea I've ever seen in my life.
I love it when you hate
It's got
me.
ropes
The
involved.
highs, the lows, the yes, the no's. You're so hot and you get cold. Don't call me baby. I love it when you hate me. And I ignore all the warning signs. Fall for you every time. Don't call me baby.
I love it when you hate me.
I know it's crazy.
Last one here, like,
Hate me.
the weather.
The highs, the lows, the yes, the no's. You're so hot and you get cold.
Hello, is it me you're looking for? This is the tea in the toilet. Look at this. This is nice. Look, we've got Janet from all angles. That's a dodgy looking sofa though.
Too many. Let's have some action.
Alison's had the big light turned on. Gleaming.
I'm drunk again off another crush. Don't rush. Just take your time. Don't feel too much. And how about you just take some blame? I always take all the pain. You should just forget my name.
Look. My old man's died. He had... it's cold. Excuse this. I'm pathetic, I know. He's been absolutely fine, to be fair, other than he had really creaky, cracky arthritis. And when he stood up, his joints were starting to creak and crack. And I did think to myself, there's going to become a point where we have to actually, put him down ourselves because it's going to be cruel. And then I've come out this morning and he's just lied down and died. Oh, bless him. I'd taken them both out of the actual tups and brought them into here with the girls. These were the teaser tups. So that sheep, I'll be able to tell you, I'll find out, I'll ring the woman who I got him off, Susan, and I'll find out how old he is. He was a very, very old gentleman, a very old man. That's a shame, that. Honestly, that's a shame. There's some good times I've spent cuddling that thing in a field. It really is. I mean, what a difference the day made. 24 in an hour. Gorgeous. A big difference from last night, where I was conned Alison, into speaking in front of more than 10 people. And it wasn't a pub like she promised me. It was in fact a room of very serious... You're all right, calm down. I can see me getting taken out here. Of very serious dairy farmers. The imposter syndrome was on point, let me tell you. So I was told to behave and be sensible. So that I did. I behaved and I was sensible. Mostly. nearly all until I had to say the word woof, which in fact wasn't woof, it was wah-ha-ha, I think. Wah? I still can't say it. Unless you're Scottish, you don't stand a chance. So what was it? So it was like a competition for us non-dairy farmer people for the quality of your milk. So it was on fats, proteins, calving index, that kind of things. And yeah, I was very much a fish out of water. Don't know how I got roped into it, but I did. And we survived. We survived and only offended a quarter of the audience by pronouncing their names wrong. This is the sound of the crusher being empty. You can hear them touching each other. So I am just going to spread the straw of these ladies that have just been mucked out and they are noshing on their beat. Bit of a sad day because of the tup. That is quite sad. He was an absolute old gentleman and he was smelly and I loved him and I thought he was great. So he came 3 years ago for retirement instead of being killed back then. He was due to go to the auction and they sent him here instead. So the guys that I got him off, they didn't want his, basically with a pedigree thing, they didn't want his genetics going anywhere because he was that good. So back in the day, these cows next door are all going crazy and jumping around. Back in the day, we used to get some bulls off a fella, Ronnie Walker in Asby. I think he died? He has died, hasn't he? And we never used to get the paperwork with him. We never used to get the pedigree certificates or anything like that. We just bought the bull as a bull. So no matter what it would have reproduced, we couldn't have put a name to it, which is absolutely fine. But you get some really good bulls second hand, should we say. But yeah, he came for his retirement, that tup. He was vasectomized and he ran for a teaser tup for 3 years. I just had a whale of a time running around doing what tups do. And yeah, just a little bit sad. But I'll try and find out how old he was because I have a feeling he was rather a good age. But yeah. So thank you very much for watching. That was a really random video, lots of concreting, me dressing up, giving speeches, which was absolutely crazy and way out of my comfort zone. And yes, I behaved, and yes, I was boring, and yes, I just spoke what was on the paper instead of being silly. But yeah, love you long time, and I'll see you next time.